Europeans.
Europeans.
Built the modern world.
European?
We invented science and industry. We invented science and industry, and you want to tell us to stop because, oh my God, we're so bad. We built the modern world. We built the modern world. Europeans.
Europeans.
Built the modern world.
European?
We invented science and industry. We invented science and industry, and you want to tell us to stop because, oh my God, we're so bad. We invented the modern world.
I feel you. You're so dumb.
We invented the modern world.
You fucking degenerate.
We saved billions of people from starvation. We built modern civilization. White people are the best thing that ever happened to the world. We are so amazing, and I love myself, and I love white people.
Say that one more time.
Fuck yeah, white people.
Say it right here.
Fuck yeah, white men. We're white men. We did everything. Look, I don't hate other people. I just love white people. I just love white men. I just love white men. Oh, God.
All right, let's read the super chats and then we'll close with the Toe Rogan song. Hit the Rogan up button. Share this. Don't be a pussy. Do not be a pussy. Share it. I get emails all the time of people being like, you gave me the strength to be myself and now my life's a lot better. Dude, you're in your own prison if you think that like, oh, I don't want to show people I like Owen Benjamin. He's called a Nazi, but, you know, he's actually had a Jewish grandmother and he's like really not hateful at all. And everything he says kind of comes true 6 months later. And, you know, the people that call him Nazis are actually pedophiles. So like, but I should probably play it safe. There's no more playing it safe. There's no more playing it safe. They fucking kill kids now. Yeah, it is from Life Aquatic, Westside Bear. Westside Bear wrote me something wicked funny, by the way. I'm just going to keep it between me and Westside Bear. Yeah, share it. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Hit the alert button. We are going to win. Does anyone else understand that Donald Trump is going to landslide 2020? Landslide. Just like Amy still talks to a couple people back in LA and she's like, baby, you're going to laugh, but a lot of people in LA watch your live streams because they're baffled. I'm like, why? They're like, because they don't understand why you're still successful. Like, there's people right now in LA. Rogan's probably watching this, just cutting himself, just fucking. It's like, just like Trump. It's like people are going to lose their mind when Trump wins again. Like, by way more. It's not even going to be close. Elizabeth Warren, like, what? It's going to be like Reagan's second term, Obama's second term. It's going to be like, and they're just going to lose their fucking minds. Do what you know is right. Don't be a coward because the good guys are going to win this fucking thing. And don't be stuck holding the, like, there's nothing worse than if you're not actually an evil person and you side with evil because you don't like confrontation. Grow the mustache. All right. Support the team. Thank you. Oh, look at all the new members. And the members have been so big that I put my last special out for free, the Conspiracy Queries on YouTube. A lot of people say it's, you know, one of the best specials they've ever seen. So, you know, that's YouTube comments. That's anonymous people on YouTube saying it with nothing to lose. I mean, that's just what they think. Whatever you guys want. Support the team. Thank you. Overstayed visas and the wall. Never seen so many overstayed visas in my life. There's some issues. Oh, but by the way, Amy's Mexican dad, the filthy Mexican dad, family of engineers. So I think we avoided the IQ situation. Because she's English and Norwegian, but her dad is a filthy Mexican. Turns out, engineers. So I think we avoided the IQ situation. Which person in the Bible closely resembles Joe Rogan? Bildad the Shuhite, Job 2:11. That's hysterical. I think the person that resembles him the most is the pile of salt. just a pillar of salt, because it was probably fairly short. And by the way, that historically accurate. The Bible is more historically accurate and provable than any of the shit you watch on Discovery Channel. And that's a fact. Yeah, Rogan's probably the most like Judas Iscariot. He says he's your brother. He's like, you're my brother, you're my best friend. And then he's just like, he stabs and fucks. Lot's wife, I know. The whole don't look back thing. People always thought that I was looking back at LA. I wasn't. I got a position and I just snipe. Because people would be like, don't look back at them. Don't look back at LA, you know? They'll turn to salt. And I'm like, I don't think you understand. I'm not looking back with like nostalgia. I got a position and I'm now shooting them all. They can't affect me. Do you understand how infuriating it is for these people? Where I'm like, hey, Bert Kreischer, bisexual. And he's just like, I can't. I don't know where he is. I'm like, no one does. Bisexual. You're a bisexual. You fuck dudes, assholes. Love your courage, BB. Thank you. I've been researching the pedos in Hollywood for a few years. Have you seen the short film After School Special? Check it out. It's disgusting. Was it the one Jamie recently played? I'll show that. Jamie Deluxe. Guy's an assassin. There's one with Henry Winkler, and it's just about like your anus. It's so disgusting. I can't believe we lived through it. Nick Swartzen is a great guy. Yeah, there's a lot of great people in LA. I get emails. I get more emails from people living in Sodom and Gomorrah than I do anywhere else. Like LA, San Fran, Portland, Burlington. People write to me all the time. They're like, Big Bear, we love your fucking stream. It's like, my wife's actually a Mexican, but we're totally right-wing. And like, should we leave? Are they going to kill us? LA's evil and sad. Yeah, just like Joe Rogan. Yo, Owen, you've inspired me to wear a mustache with pride. Sounds like we're off to a fascinating episode. Cheers. 1776. I love it, buddy. What did the toast Rogan say to the arsehole? Sodomy. Well done. Doing good work, Owen. Thank you. Why is wizardry so effective? Does it start with bad parenting, or is it gnarly adaptation for betas building their fake status? I'll tell you exactly how wizardry works. Rhetoric. I'm a rhetoric master. I am. So I get to see it before a lot of other people do. Rhetoric isn't necessarily bad. Wizardry is taking emotions. Like, okay, let's just look at some rhetoric. Where is the Jews? Okay, like this. If you're not a horrible, evil person, you look at that and you see love. You see, like, I think it's a beautiful thing for an adult to have a child's hand, like, I'm guiding you. These people, the way it's shaped, that's a NAMBLA symbol, and it's sex. And if you just got in late, rewatch this episode. I hammer Spielberg to a point where you can't look away. So rhetoric is emotion. So the way that these people do this is they'll use a primal good thing. Like that image for my whole life, even now, except for what I know now that like bothers me tremendously, but like that to me is like parent-child love. The way they mean it is not that. And so they take that emotion. It's almost like amplitude versus vector versus direction. Like the way they mean it is not that. And so they take that emotion. It's almost like amplitude versus vector versus direction. Like, Vox Data does a good job describing that. Like, IQ is just amplitude, like your processor speed versus like where you aim it. Like some of the smartest people I know are absolute retards and failures at life. Horrible people. It's like the amplitude of the emotion is that image. Just like with E.T. Like this. That finger-to-finger image is associated with God and man. And he did it with a disgusting space alien, lie weirdo, and a little boy. So that's how it works. It's not bad parenting puts children in a position where they can be predated over. Fox Day, Alex Jones, LOL, smartest people, LOL. You said LOL too much. I don't know what you mean. Fox Day is one of the smartest people I've ever met. And that's real. I'm not just saying that because we're friends. You guys have seen me in tough times have to cut friends loose that is humiliating. And, you know, I'm not the guy that just like thinks everyone I'm friends with is awesome. Fox Day's insanely smart to the point where he's accepted his alienation. Where he's just like, I don't expect you to understand what I'm saying. Like that's like next level like acceptance of intelligence. When you're like, I don't expect you to understand what I'm saying. Like, and it's not mean. It's just like, listen, I get it. Like, I'm not here. Vox gets it, dude. Vox has opened my eyes to a lot of stuff. Because he's fearless, too. Because he's in fucking Italy. Talk about a sniper rifle. He's got a 50 cal. Just a fucking uranium-lined bullets. Just, you know. I got a 308. You know, I'm like seeing Hollywood. I'm just like, you don't know where I am. All right, let's read some more. Gubby Bearified is free birth bear. If anyone wants to help a bear become a midwife, because 80 to 90% of them are pagan, it's a really long story. Birth is innocent blood. Email me at wombynrising@gmail.com. Sweet. We had like a midwife type person at our hospital who was full-blown Christian. They're there. That's why when we had to have the C-section, we knew it was real. It wasn't just It wasn't just the Jews trying to get more money, like cutting dicks, just chopping dicks. It's like, imagine Ben Shapiro having to explain that, where it's like, hey, Ben, what's going on with the fucking little baby dick industry? Because they all have answers for like Hollywood, media, diamonds, real estate. I mean, every industry, porn, they run the porn industry. So when you say, like, what's up with all the, you guys cut all the baby dicks, penises, and then sell them? What's up with that? And they'd be like, well, I mean, it's a tradition. It's tradition to, you know, Moyle bites the baby dick off with his herpetic mouth. I just emailed you a drawing. Check it out, please. I shall, John. Check out my video. It's about your enemy bear. I don't know who my enemy is, Trumpster Bob and Trumpsters and conservatives. What's your opinion on Eddie Bravo? I like him. Speak that truth, brother. All facts. Thank you, Tony. Yo, BB, what are your thoughts on Zionism? Adam Green at No More News would be a great guest to have. Can we get your review of Mein Kampf? I still haven't listened to Mein Kampf. It's like 40 hours long, but I'm going to. Zionism is one of those words that's split in half, where when you say it, people either think one thing or another thing, and it's completely... It's so propagandized and psyoped that it's almost impossible to have a conversation about the word Zionism. Like, Zionism as Jewish dominance or imperial or Israel imperial nature is horrifying. Zionism as the existence of the nation of Israel is not horrifying. And that is a situation where people say, I don't hate Jews, I hate Zionists. In their mind, they're thinking of like, you know, get them, you know, Israeli lobbyists getting America to fight their wars and to fucking build their walls and all that. And then, but there's another Zionist that is just simply, we have the right to be a nation here. And so that's why the conversation is almost impossible to have, because so many people will be like, you get it. Like, Big Bear, you get it. What's your deal with saying Israel, like Zionism? I'm like, well, do you think Israel should exist? They're like, yeah, but not Zionism. I'm like, it has two fucking definitions. Martin Luther on Jews and Their Lies. Yeah, Anthony, I'm the one who fucking brought that book up. Anthony, you relax. It's one of the funniest titles of all time. Because they do lie a lot. Well, they speak in sarcasm and subversion a lot. It's cultural. It's very true. Zionism is the right of Jews to have, defend their right to have their own nation. That's all it means. Exactly. That's why this is going to fucking blow people's minds. I'm technically Zionist. I don't think we should give them money or fight their wars or any of that shit. It's like, I just know what words mean. And it's like, people fucking lose their minds over that. They're like, ah! I'm like, no, you think Zionism is Jewish dominance. It's the same with, like, I'll give you a perfect example. When I say I prefer to be around white people, because I do. I'm a white enthusiast. People go, oh, white supremacy. I go, I'm not saying shit about other people. I'm not saying white people should dominate. I'm not saying white people should have rights that other people don't have. None of it. You're the one who just said white supremacy. Jew supremacy is evil as fuck. Like that, and some people associate the word Zionism with Jew supremacy. And it's like, that's why I don't understand it. I'm just like, no, it's, when people are like, oh, well, the Balfour Declaration and then the scheming and the scamming, I'm like, do you know the history of America? And I'm a proud American. It's like, someone said Zionism is psychopathy. I think you're thinking of Jewish dominance, though. I don't think you're thinking of what you're thinking of. Because logically, you can't be a patriot and not respect another nation. You can say, we don't fight your wars, we don't give you money. None of that shit. It's like, and you can condemn them. You can even say you're not our friend, you're not our ally. You don't have to, I think. All right, here we go. Thanks, bro, for being a voice in our crazy times. Anytime. It's an exciting time. We're going to win. Big Bear, can I make some highlight videos of your stuff and upload them and spread the word? The same way they do for Joe Rogan videos. Huge fan, love your vids. Keep on fighting the good fight. Please do that. Do you know how many people we're not reaching because I go so long? Tons of people are like, Big Bear, I love your videos. Make them 15 minutes, not 3 hours. And I'm like, well, I try to. And then I start talking about, mind control. And then I start playing Pink Floyd. And then I start trying to make the fire brighter. And then before you know it, I'm 3 hours deep. And everyone's went to bed.
Tolerance. It's okay to smirk. Please click the big red button to subscribe. It really helps me when you do that. And click the bell to allow notifications so you never miss a new video.